Oh my god! So I'm sitting there for like 2 minutes, just standing there, hitting the go live button, thinking I'd gone live, but no, it asked me about a bloody. It asked me about another. It asked me about another bloody. It asked me about another bloody video. So, oh my god, I can hear my bloody self on here now. There we go. Let me turn that off. Let me go to YouTube Studio really quick. Let me go to here really quick, and then go to here and go here. I want to make sure that there we go. Bob's my uncle. Bob's my bollocks, and we are done. All right, testicles. 1, 2, 3. Loud and clear.
Hey, hey,
Everybody.
hey, hey, hey. You're not fanning out. You're fanning out.
A what?
You were talking about Bob being your uncle, but you're not fanning out.
Oh yeah. So it's like 2:20 bloody 4 here. I've been up for like 12 bloody hours. And I'm like, what the bloody hell am I talking about? So
I don't know what the hell was happening there with StreamYard. Like, I know this is a brand new phone, and it
yeah,
should be working perfect. But I think Bridget was saying something like it was asking
yeah.
prove your.
It was being a pain in the ass with it was being a pain in the ass for Bridget too. So I know she came and gone a couple of times too, but
Mm.
it's just being.
It's probably been a while since you've done a StreamYard one of these, yeah?
I ain't used StreamYard. I don't remember the last time I used StreamYards, to be honest. I mean,
Can
my
you
last
see?
stream.
Go
Go
on,
ahead.
carry on.
I forgot. I was just saying the last stream I did was called Clocks and Socks or something, and that was
I
on.
was probably bitching all about me because
No, it
I
wasn't
probably
actually. It was
prefer
bitch. It was
I
bitch. It was
probably
bitch.
prefer.
It was about Mark. It was about Mark Terry Clocks and Socks because when he had the accident, he was wearing
Yeah,
Clocks and
well,
Socks.
hang on. We can discuss Mark in a second. I just want to ask you, can you see the same thing that I see when I started to go live on this? David, new thing, uh, like tap this for your sticker for your money or some bullshit. Can you see that on yours?
Yeah.
That's something new. I don't know where that came out of, but that's something new.
Yeah. So basically, StreamYards got took over by bloody Italians, and they fucked it up and increased the price. Robbing bastards. Yeah, you probably heard me about it 50 million times. And yeah,
Oh,
apparently,
Mamma Mia.
if someone clicks on the link, you get $25 if someone subscribes and buys a service. They pay you commission for it. But
Listen, you're old enough to know that fucking advertisement. Just one cornetto.
yep, just give it to. Hey,
To me.
thank you, Mike. Thank you. Good day, my girl waffles, and thank you so much. But yeah, I remember
Well,
that. I remember.
where's Bridget now? Now you got something that's kind of working. She could come over here.
She's either lurking or she's gone to bloody sleep. I don't know to
I
be
don't.
honest. I
It's
don't know
probably
to be
not going to
honest.
sleep. It's probably not going to sleep because just while you were setting this up, while you went live, some other phone that we will not mention has gone live.
Yeah, it's fine.
I don't mean Mark Terry.
Oh, I know. I know. I know. Oh, I know. I know exactly who you mean.
Mm.
I ain't worried
Anyway,
about him.
I ain't trying to. I don't know. I seen you over mine. I'm trying to mend or fix build bridges or fix fences, whatever you want to call it. So just that. I don't
That's
know.
fine.
You know you can like you can bitch me out if you want. I don't care. I
I
probably
don't.
deserve it.
I don't have the fucking energy to be honest. I don't.
Okay.
I
But
don't.
no, you're entitled to. You're entitled to.
Hey, Bridget. Hey, Bridget. Can you see if this is working? Come up and see whether that's caused you any issues on your bloody phone. if you don't mind, please and thank
Yes,
you.
please get you up here, and we can start in on this whole Mark Turley shit.
Yeah.
But before that, I was just snooping through Twitter,
Yeah.
and I think it's that Ghost Plays guy, and he shared something from Donovan. Donovan was in like a restaurant, and he got a whole fucking thing of ketchup to start spreading on it.
Yes. Yes.
What the fuck?
Is
Did
it
you see
working?
that?
So working?
Yeah, it's working.
Okay, good night.
Good night. Thank you.
No, I'll be listening. You boys behave.
No, stay here. Come on, please stay here.
It is 2:30 a.m., bud. I am too old for this bullshit.
We're all too bloody.
You lie. You lie. You lie.
We're all too bloody old for it, to be honest.
You're British. You're only as old as yesterday's news.
Yeah. Let me go do what I have to do, and once I get back, like in my room into bed, if you're still going, I'll come up for a little bit, okay? But I'll be listening.
Alrighty.
Behave.
Yeah, she's going to come back when she's in her boudoir. Her boudoir.
That sounds so. That sounds so bloody posh.
Oh, we can't talk posh here now.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I don't know. Well, I'm not. I'm one of those people who says scone and not scone. So there you go. So it all
Oh,
depends
how
on.
very dare you? How very
So
dare you?
it all depends on whether you say scone or scone. It depends on whether you say scone or scone or anything. That's all it. That's all it depends. That's all
Yeah,
it bloody
well,
depends.
look, I still know you love fucking mushy peas, so you can get fucked with your posh.
I've not had mushy peas I've not had mushy peas since last year. I've not even had any. I don't think I've had mushy peas this year, to be honest.
But even not for Easter.
Nope.
Easter's
Nope.
coming up. Easter's coming up. So like,
It's just
there's
not. It's just a normal day for me. I'm not religious anyway, to be honest. It's just normal
come
friggin',
on, Good Friday. Good Friday. You gotta have some fish and chips and mushy peas on Good Friday.
I mean, there's a really curry over here, and it's from Japan. It's like a Japanese curry, and it tastes just like the Japanese. It's Japanese curry, but it tastes just like the Chinese curry from the chip shop. It's really good.
Wait,
Uh,
is there something like? Or wait, no, hang on. No, I'm thinking of something different. Kamishi, like that's whole dish, Japanese dish. Or is it
no,
kamishi?
it's well, it tastes just like the Chinese curry, and it comes in like a bar. It's called golden curry.
The golden curry.
I'll show you the.
Yeah, no. That I can just imagine that being advertised everywhere. Golden curry.
Oh, yeah, it's called. That's the brand name. It's from Japan. It's called
Get your
gold.
ass some golden curry.
It's from gold. It's from golden. It's called golden curry. And let's see if I can find a bloody picture.
I'm just rolling a cigarette. You carry on.
If I let's have a look. It's just like that. It comes just like that in a box.
Let me see. It's not what I was expecting. Because, like, hang on. You know the Chinese
Yeah,
quarter here in Liverpool. You
yeah,
know how the Chinese quarter, like,
yeah,
it's all fantastic and it's all kind of dolled up.
yeah,
No, that's not what I. I was expecting
yeah.
something
It
more.
it don't look like it look it's okay. So it comes in that box, and you open the box, and it comes and it looks like a bar of chocolate, and then you break the pieces up, and then you add water, and I just throw it in a bowl, throw it in the microwave, and it comes up like thick chip shop curry. It tastes just like the curry you get from the Chinese chippy. So
Yeah,
I've been eating that. I've been eating that with just peas and some fish and fries, and that's
I yeah,
it.
I started to get a dislike though for the curry in the chip shops here because it's not like the same one in that I used to get in Ireland. Because the one in Ireland or the one I used to get in Ireland, it was kind of sweet. This
Hmm.
shit I get over here in Liverpool, not right. I haven't found a good spot yet. But the normal shit I get here in Liverpool is it's too hot. If that makes sense,
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It's just too overpoweringly hot.
yeah.
And it's not like the shit I used to get in Ireland. The ones I used to get in Ireland, it was kind of sugary. I think they used to mix it with raisins.
Oh, I know what you mean.
You know, do you understand what I'm talking about?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh. I mean, what was it? What did I want to come in here and talk? Oh yes, the Mark Terry situation.
Yep.
Were you spoken about this yet?
Yeah, I spoke about it a couple of days ago. I did a stream called Clocks and Socks or something.
Was this
So
before or after he had his car crash?
it was after he had the after he had the work. I went live
Jesus Christ!
because I was at home and I seen the clip of it. Someone told me about it, and I'm watching. I'm watching the video, and I remember seeing a. I don't know because like this being I don't know whether you know this or not, but sometimes when you call an ambulance here in the States, a fire engine will come out too with the ambulance. Sometimes the fire
Well,
engine comes first.
well, probably the fire engine had to be there to get that
Well,
wreck off the
even
road.
yeah, I mean, even when you call an ambulance to your house, the fire engine will still come.
I didn't know. I did not know that. But yeah,
Yeah,
I
there's a
can
reason.
understand it. I
Yeah,
can understand the thinking behind it.
yeah. But yeah, the fire engine will come, and fire engine will come with with an ambulance. I guess because
Look,
sometimes a fire engine can get there quicker than an ambulance, and of course the fire engines are um, EMT trained as well. So I've seen that happen here. But but yeah, so power, yeah. So I did a Google search, and it says fire trucks often accompany ambulances to medical emergencies to provide additional manpower and ensure a higher level of care and offer specialized equipment and expertise. When it's critical as well. So
mhm.
yeah, they help with lifting and supporting
Yeah,
as well.
like
As
I'm not
well.
sure. Like in some of American fire departments, isn't there like a paramedic as well?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
I
fire,
thought I
the
heard.
fire people are paramedically trained as well. So, like a lot of towns in America too, they have volunteer firemen too. They do it for free. Like a hobby bobby. You know what I mean? Like the volunteer police force, they have volunteer
But okay, I want to
firefighters.
ask your opinion. I want to ask your opinion on this. Say
Yeah,
it was you that had a car wreck.
yeah.
Is the first thing you decide to do is go live?
No,
Jesus Christ, man.
no,
Yeah. Fuck me.
no. First thing I'm going to do is make sure there's help. First thing I'm going to do is make sure the emergency service is on the way and make sure I'm okay, and then try and make sure everybody else is okay. And then if I'm in a good state, is to start taking photographs and videos and shit, as evidence for me, you know. But the first thing I'm not going to do is hit that like button
Hmm.
for the attention.
Well,
I'm not.
you see, no, you can say I'm wrong. You say I'm mean too much of a hypocritical twat or skeptical twat. But I am convinced Mark Terry was fucking around on his phone, and that's what caused the car accident.
A lot of people were saying he was in Stewie's side chat at the same time that car wreck happened because the guy can't because the guy is fucking addicted to fuck the guy. You know, the guy is addicted
Yeah,
to YouTube.
yeah. I can totally see that.
Yeah, and that's the thing. He is addicted. He's addicted to YouTube. YouTube is his life. And Steve Billings made an interesting point too, that maybe Mark's shock system comes in, and for him to cope with it, he hit that live button. But the part, he does make it, an interesting point, because fucking, he is addicted to YouTube. His life is YouTube. He streams, you know how long he streams for. He streams for like 18. He streams for 18 hours a day. This people who are,
Only
who are,
18. Only 18.
yeah, about 18 hours a day. Yeah,
Come
he'll be on
on.
here. Yeah. I don't know how he gets time to shit and eat and shower and shit, because he's fucking on.
Well,
He's
hold on, hold on. There is no fucking showering.
well, that's
Come on. There is no fucking showering. I mean, Ethan, yeah, remember the shit? He needed donations for sausage biscuits, for fuck's
yeah,
sake.
yeah.
I need money, honey.
And that's the thing. There's a high possibility he was using that phone. I mean, the only thing you could do was to look at the police, is to request a copy of the police report under the Freedom of Information Act. That's
See, I had no clue. I honestly had no clue about this, because
yeah.
I've only kind of recently been watching a bit of Stewie shit,
Yeah.
and then I seen, I think I seen the clip on Twitter, not on Stewie's, but on Twitter.
I'm
No,
guessing.
I heard the exact same thing you said, that he was actually bitching at Stewie because Stewie was calling his ass out,
Yeah.
and that's what caused the car crash. I don't know.
Well, there's people who stream when they drive. Elbow Travels used to always stream when he would drive. Nelson took two road. Did you hear about Nelson's road trips?
No, I haven't heard. No, but I've heard he's trying to be a big tough guy lately.
Well, he's got a new co-host who's called Marine Wife.
What?
Yeah, he's got a co-host called Marine Wife. Basically, cut a long story short, she got drunk one night, and for $3, she had to get her tits out on Nelly's stream.
Is that crazy fucking? Oh, I think I've heard about it.
Long brown hair with glasses.
Yeah, no, whatever. Fuck. No,
Anyway,
my dude.
And she's engaged. She's engaged. Well, Nelly drove from wherever he lives to New York City. He did a stream in New York City. Then he drove all the way to Pennsylvania, where she lives. He got there. He got there about 10:30 at night. Then he stayed there. He stayed there for 2 hours. 2 whole hours.
What old guy in the night, or what old guy had that song? I drove all night.
Yeah. He drove. Yeah, honestly, he stayed there for 2 hours. Then he drove back, and I don't know where he drove back to. But the next day, he drove to Rhode Island, met Dave 25's ex-girlfriend Gabby 21, and her boyfriend, fiance, and he spent more time waiting at the mall, waiting for her to show up. Then he did meet her. He met her for about 15 minutes. Then they had to go and eat, and then he drove back. And then Dave 25 didn't have the gas money, or didn't even bother showing up or nothing. Yeah. So it was awkward. So basically, Nelly got cock blocked. Nelly got cock blocked by 2 females because they both had boyfriends or fiancés.
So in the same 24-hour period, he got cock blocked everywhere.
Yeah, he got cop blocked. He got cop blocked because I swear he's got. Because people were saying him and Marine Life make a hey J Mac. People were saying that that Nelson and Marine Life make a good couple. Because I swear they both got a thing for each other, even though she's got a fiance and a boyfriend. Nowadays that don't mean a lot of shit to people. And he didn't like that, but I swear he's got a thing for it.
Do you remember back in the day when Nelly thought he had a chance with Barbie Girl?
Oh my god, that was so funny. Oh my god, it was.
I wanted to replaying that lately, and
It was comical. I'm gonna change Barbie Girl. I love Barbie Girl. I'm gonna go to Chicago and meet Barbie Girl. I'm gonna do this, and she was playing along with it. And then I think she blocked his phone number. She wouldn't answer the phone, and she wouldn't message him back. And then he got pissed about it. Oh, I'm gonna go with Cool Nicole. So he tried getting Barbie Girl, and then he went straight to Cool Nicole. So he started dating. Cool Nicole on here. That's quick.
Yeah. I
mean, going from friggin' go for Barbie Girls like going from a Lamborghini to a
ladder.
Go to a Skoda or a Lada with Cool Nicole. A cheap old banger. But yeah,
for different reasons, I think I know why Bridget is doing the face palm.
I think she's talking about.
Maybe you don't know, but yeah. Just look who's in the chat above her. That's all I'm saying.
That's fine. He's welcome here, as long as I try to welcome everybody here. But yeah, he got caught blocked by 2 different females in a weekend. He spent more time driving than he did meeting these females. I mean, he give him his I'll give Nelly his due. He did do a stream in New York City, but the problem is, he's banned so many bridges in the community that he doesn't get the views. No one likes him. Oh yeah, and did he hear he got monetized?
Why, he finally did?
Guess what happened?
What, it got taken away?
Yeah. Guess how long it took?
Okay, go on. Tell me the story.
24 hours.
Huh?
He lost his monetization in about 24 hours.
Okay, come on. You need to tell me the story.
He applies for monetization. Then he gets declined for the monetization, and I think they did the whole reused content bullshit with him, and then he did some kind of appeal, and then he won the appeal, so he gets monetized, and then he starts doing a day of 25, and he starts charging $4.99 for memberships, and he starts doing he starts doing members only streams. All right. So you can't chat in it. You can't chat in this side chat unless you pay $4.99 a month, which is something we don't do that. We don't do that shit at the Generic Old channel.
Yeah,
everyone. I welcome everybody here, and that's the way it's always going to be. We're not a cash grab. We're not fucking local or whatever. But so he starts charging for that, and then all of a sudden he loses his monetization, and he claims it was because he didn't do his AdSense account correctly.
Bullshit.
So when you get exactly, and then he claimed that YouTube or Google was paying him the money, and he didn't verify his AdSense account, and he didn't do something correctly, so he lost his monetization. So now he has to wait so many days, and then he's getting he's trying to get another channel monetized again.
Yeah, I don't know about this. Yeah. I don't know about that. I think once Google has you blocked, and you ain't getting a penny out of us.
Yeah, he won't. They they don't pay that money out because if you remember, I was monetized last year, and it was about June or July, and I had that really big stream, the one with Jake and Isaac. I had like 10 people on the panel. It was crazy. I had 150. That's the stream where I had 150 people in the side chat, and I lost my monetization the next day. And I didn't get any of that money. All that any money I made that month went back to all the people. Whatever. Because it wasn't on my AdSense account. So he was full of shit. He was lying there, because if you lose your monetization, that money goes, it's gone.
Yeah, I seem to have found something else out. If somebody loses their monetization, if you bought memberships, you don't get that money back. YouTube, Google keeps that money.
Yeah.
So that's another scumbag move by YouTube and Google.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, I like if Google, like, to say what you said earlier, like if Google has cock blocked him, he's fucked. He's fucked.
And then a couple of days before that, Nelson Green, not Nelson Green, Dave 25 got monetized on his main channel, and guess what happened? He lost it.
What,
too.
he lost his shit as well?
Yes.
Well, who didn't see that fucking coming?
Yeah. So like within 24 to 48 hours from each other, Dave 25 and Nelson Green lost their monetization.
You see, look, I am not watching fucking any of Nelly, but like who didn't see that coming with fucking Dave? Like that,
Yeah,
the racism, the fucking racism and the bullshit he does.
It's so funny. And then on the 5th of April, Dave 25, there's screenshots of it on social media somewhere. Dave 25 applied for disability and social security income, supplementary income, and he got denied for that too.
What?
So, yeah, he applied for disability.
What is it? Look, hang on. Last time I checked, being a fat ass doesn't mean you're disabled.
Yeah. So he applied for that, and then the screenshots of his application showing on the screen where they had processed the application, and they had denied it because it's actually hard to get disability here in the States. It's not like hey Jay. So yeah, this is my second stream because I just switched to StreamYard. So
yeah, well, Restream was actually, tell them the truth. Restream was
being a bit. So I've had to go back to StreamYard. So yeah, here we are. I just with StreamYard.
You mentioned 2 people lost their monetization. Didn't something happen with Camilo as well? Did he not lose his as well?
If he did, he got his back.
I thought I heard something about that while I've been on a break.
He got his back.
Oh, he got his back. Okay.
So if he did lose, as far as I know, he's got it back. So yeah, I made a little book cover, and it's called "The Idiot's Guide: How to Monetize YouTube Channel" by David Branco and Dennis Williams.
Oh, you got that picture? Show us. Show them you got
it. Let's have a look. It's on my Twitter. Let me pull my Twitter up.
What did you call it again?
You'll see it. Give me a second. I gotta figure out how to get my bloody Twitter on my computer working. It was a there we go. It's a book. You'll there we go. There you go.
Yeah, it's just happening. The Idiot's Guide: How to Run a YouTube channel. Yeah. The names at the bottom. Dennis Williams.
So, yeah. So if you guys ever want to run a successful monetized YouTube channel, I definitely recommend this book. There you go. Highly recommended.
Does it come pop-up pictures?
Yeah. So yeah, that's the how to run a monetize YouTube. How to run a monetize YouTube channel by Dennis.
I'd hop over to Stewie's and I'd tell Stewie, you need to verbalize this book and tell these people. But apparently old Nelly's all up in fears anytime Stewie restreams them. So I guess poor old Stewie had to stop.
And did you? Oh yeah, and did you know One Way 510 came back?
Yeah. Okay. I heard something about this. I wasn't paying any attention. I think I've seen that you did a good stream about that as well.
So
go on. Drop your take on that. I'm not having a fucking go. I'm too old. She's
kind of got nowhere else to go. So the only place that will take her is the man baby. So she was.
We're back to Mark again. Is
the man baby, not Mark. The man baby. The whiny man baby, the one who.
The one whose name shall not be mentioned.
Yeah, the one whose mummy washes his underpants. Yeah, the man baby. Yeah.
Barbie asked me this, why did I get emotional when I went up in his shit?
So she's been going there because that's the only place she can she can go to now. And then do you know who this Ken guy is, Mr. Perfect?
I kind of knew Ken or known about Ken from back during COVID times.
Yeah, well, Ken, Mr. Perfect, and he's got that Cindy Lopez. Oh my god!
I think he was like a male stripper or some bullshit.
I don't know what the bloody hell he is, but oh my god, he just runs a panel. He'll run a panel, and then he'll put his stream on, and then he'll have people up on panel, and then he'll go in the back room for like 10 hours, go do something else, and then people will be waiting, and then he'll be sitting there. Imagine a boomer, an old person, a boomer running StreamYards. That's the best way to describe that.
No, I get what you're saying. That's
he's got Cindy Lopez.
At times though, he has had good streams. Or I don't know.
I'm not a fan, to be honest. Well, a certain individual whose name shall not be mentioned. All right, he's groomed himself to go on their panel. What the fuck? What?
Bridget, you must be in your boudoir by now. Bridget, you must be in your boudoir by now. Are you not coming back up?
You promised
a late night dirty talking session.
Yeah, a certain man baby, he's groomed himself. So a certain 1 Way 510 was going there, and then a certain 1 Way 510 got into it with PDX and got into it with JMac, and it was kind of comical because 1 Way 510's going. I've got a $4,000 laptop from Best Buy, and I've got this, and I live in a $500,000 house, and I'm this and I'm that. I'm like, oh my god! All you do is blag, and you're full of fucking, you're full of fucking shite. And JMac goes to 1 Way 510. you look like the kind of girl who has their kid taken off them, because and I was like, oh my, he wasn't threatening to call CPS, but it was, it was a, and she goes up on cam.
Yeah, you see, I got an issue. I've got some kind of issue with that. Like, fucking, you're a man. Why you threatening fucking CPS?
I mean, to me, it wasn't a threat. All he said was, "You look like the kind of girl who looks like that." You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. But yeah, exactly. I know. What 1way510 is. I've got this, and I've got this, and 5% of my income does this, and I do this, and I work hard, and I do that. Oh my god! You know who she reminded me of?
Was it you or was it Stewie? Was it you or was it Stewie that she said?
His audio's gone. Yeah, do you know who she reminds me of? Boston, Bridget. 1way510 reminds me of a ghetto version of the one who always says, "Coffee in hand, I pay my bills, I work for a living." Do you know who I mean? She reminds me of a ghetto version of her. I swear, if there was a white trash ghetto version of her, that would be 1way510.
Bridget is asking in the chat, my what?
Yeah.
I meant your boudoir, like your bedroom. You said you were coming back in this once you hopped in and snuggled up in the bed.
Yeah.
And we are yet to hear Bridget from her snuggle chest.
So and then and then 1way510 got about this laptop, and she doesn't know how to do it. Her audio still sounds shit. Her Wi-Fi is shit, and she does not know what she's doing on this $4,000 laptop she claims she had, and she's like, do I close the laptop? Will I update? Do I do this and do I do that? And that's what was going.
You watched me the other night when I had Steve up. The 3 times Steve was up.
Yeah.
Was my audio okay for basically most of it?
It was the best audio you've ever had in a long time, to be honest.
What's called Kristen in the chat told me. Yeah. I'm so proud of Cactus having good audio tonight. Some bullshit like that. She said something like that.
It was the best. It was the best audio I've ever seen.
Was that not a good shit show or not? In your opinion, was that not a good shit show?
It was entertaining. I mean, I just didn't come up, not because I didn't want to come up. It's just because I've just not been feeling good. And
that's all the time. It's not that I expect or think anybody will come up.
Yeah.
I know people have their own shit to do with them.
I just haven't been feeling good. My sleep pattern screwed up, and I just ain't been feeling good. And I just ain't been in a mood. I just ain't been in a mood, to be honest. And this day, I ain't been going live. I ain't been going live as much as I've used to either, to be honest. So,
yeah, look, dude, I'm another one. I haven't been around that much on here, so I don't know what the fuck, who's live, who's doing what, who's doing anything.
But yeah,
I mean, since about Christmas time, I've just said, "Oh, fuck it, I just can't be fucked."
But it's just not. I don't know. I just ain't been in the mood. I just ain't been in the mood for it either myself, to be honest. But yeah, Ken goes live. You got Cindy Lopez with a laryngitis, yet she goes on panels for 6 or 8. She goes on his panel for like 6 or 8 hours a night.
You know that Cindy. I used to see Cindy over at White 2-Packs.
Yeah.
And she's all been nice and kind with me, so I've never had an issue. But has there been some kind of fucking bullshit going on there with her?
Not that I know of, to be honest. I'm just saying, I'm not. There's certain channels I just don't like or go into, and I'm just not a fan. I'm just not a fan of them, to be honest.
No,
really.
I'm not saying that you should be a fan of her. It's just
Yeah.
Cindy has always been nice to me, so I
Yeah.
don't know
Well, that's the
why
best way to
anybody
be.
would have
Always,
anything.
if someone's nice, to me, I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice to them. If
While I've been gone though, did you see who else broke their YouTube cherry?
I know Trisha G's been going live.
Trisha D, yeah, that's what I was just about to say. Trisha D.
Yeah, I know. She's been saying she's been going live for months and months and months and months, but she had, she hasn't. She hasn't. Let me remove down here. But yeah, I've changed my name to GT510. There you go on here.
So you're 510 pounds of generic troll. Or is it pounds? Is it pounds or tons?
I don't know why. Could be kilograms if kilograms are more than pounds.
Well, no, we got to go with tons because the person that will not be named, he'll. Never mind. He calls that.
Yeah. So but yeah, that's about it.
She's still teasing. Hey, she is still teasing us in the chat, but she will not take link. How very dare you, British?
Come on, Moki. I just spit my drink out my nose, you ass. But yeah,
I'm just a generic 510-pound troll. There you go. That's your name, bitch boy.
But then I'll listen to you. I'll listen to you and Britfag. That was kind of comical too.
What the other? Oh, that was one of the more a couple of days ago.
It was a couple of days.
Okay, even though he annoys the ever-living fuck out of me, I try to find some kind of common ground with his ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No.
And like, even though he's a prick, like I will try to fucking show him the best light I possibly can. He was trying to talk about Mr. Unmentionable, and I did my best to shut that shit down. But whatever.
Yeah, he's missed you. He thinks you're funny as
Apparently, yes. I've only found this out. Yeah, he was long time crime. Where's my Uncle Nick?
But yeah, he's I'm not gonna lie, he's comical. He can be comical. He can be funny. I just wish he's seen a few little things a little bit differently. But this, yeah, it is what it is. But he's comical.
Yeah, but hang on. You probably won't say it, but you're kind of from the same thinking as me. He's one of these people from the same background as both of us. Like he comes from the UK. So it's like, can you stop being an asshole and like join a bit of fun party? Not being an asshole, not be a dick.
I mean,
that's the way I'm trying
he's
to
the way. I mean, he's the way. He's the way he is. Without going into too much detail, we've made peace with each other.
All right.
But that's what I'm just he does his thing,
no,
and I do my
fair play to both of you.
I do my own thing. He does he does his own thing.
See, I used to kind of hate on him, and it's just like, why am I bothering?
Well, there's always gonna be people. There's always gonna be people we don't like on here, and it's always gonna happen.
What you mean, like Mr. Unmentionable?
Well, well, damn, I'm not a big fan of Mr. Perfect either, to be honest. It's just something about him. I don't know. It's just something about him, but you know, I don't know. But
Everybody has their own likes, dislikes, I guess, and whatever.
exactly. I still listen to his streams, yeah, but it's like, I don't know. It's like certain people, they go from one person, and then they fall out with somebody, and then they have to go through all these people, and they go to like a certain individuals as a last resort because that's the only person who will take them.
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess you could say that about me, but like if I fall out with somebody, I tend to fucking piss a whole group off.
But it's not like that. It's not like that. It's like, okay, so like, it's like, a good example is, I'm a big Mark Terry fanboy, but I get pissed off at Mark Terry, so I'm not going to go to Mark
Who's
Terry's
saying
room.
you're that? Wait, who's saying you're a big Mark Terry fanboy? Who's saying
No,
that?
no, I'm giving an example.
All right, okay, sorry, my bad.
As somebody in the community, the Mark Terry's fan, they falling out, but they go back, and then eventually they see sense that Mark Terry's a bad guy, and they need
Hmm.
to, and they need to go somewhere else. So they go somewhere else, and the only person they can go to as a last resort is a certain man, baby, because
Yeah.
that's the last place they've got who will take him, and that's what it's like here. Oh, I can't go there no more because and that's what it's like.
Yeah.
Oh, the only place I can go
Mm.
to is a
Well, see,
certain
I try to go everywhere. I try to go everywhere. Even when I burn bridges, I still try to go everywhere. I don't give a fuck. I genuinely do not give a fuck. All right, you don't
that's
like me?
why
Oh well, boo hoo, boo hoo.
that's
If you don't
why I
like me,
like that's why I like Stewie. That's why I like Stewie doing clips. I can watch the fucking shit without having to give certain people it's bloody great. It really is.
I need
That's
to
what.
get his ass up the stream sometime. Just talk to this.
Yeah. So
Because I see a lot of random takes on some of this shit.
yeah.
It's not like the rest of it. He has total different take on a lot of this shit. But
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because he's kind of Hispanic or what would you say? Yeah, he has total take on this shit.
But yeah, he is there's a certain thing. There's a certain thing, and everything else, and this and that, and yeah, it's just, yeah. I've got to check
Who haven't
something.
I mentioned? Who up here haven't I mentioned? Did I mention Camilo?
Not really,
Have you been
but
again another clown?
yeah.
Like what the hell is
Look,
going on?
I've been trying to get Voight to come up on one of my streams as well. 'Cause I
Oh,
wanted to have a chat.
that voice, Avoyt.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The Welsh lady. Yeah, I've been
Wait,
trying to
what?
get.
She what?
She's from. She's Welsh. She's from VOYT is Welsh.
Are you
She's from.
from Wales? No, I am from Cork.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she's from Wales. So I've been trying to get her to come up. That's what I was gonna do.
You
I
need
was
to
gonna,
change your profile. You need to change the profile picture then to a she.
yeah, yeah. I've been trying to get.
You only get a Welsh. You only get a Welsh person up here if you got a she profile.
Well,
Bah, bah.
according to my DNA, I'm more Welsh than English. I'm more Welsh, Irish, and Scottish than I am bloody English. So
Wait,
I'm
did
I'm
you do
Celtic.
one of these stupid fucking DNA tests?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah. It's
Yeah,
actually
well, you
interesting,
look.
to be honest.
Yeah, yeah, I guess it is. I guess it is because look, I did one fucking when the fuck was it? Like 6 years ago, And it turns out my DNA is more Spanish than it is Irish.
I'm
How the
more,
fuck
I'm
does
more,
how does
I'm
that
more
work out?
Celtic. I'm more Celtic than I am bloody,
Yeah,
But I did,
you're one of
I've
them
said,
sheep abusers.
yeah, I've said this before. I've said this before that I actually found out that I had a great auntie I didn't know existed because my great granddad got somebody pregnant
Hold
and
on,
nobody knew
hold
about
on.
it.
Now I know that this is a joke that only you will get. No, nobody else that's listening will get this. You're an Everton supporter, yeah?
Yeah.
And now it has been proven genetically that you come from Wales.
Well, more of my well, at least I'm not from at least I'm not from bloody Norway when all these Liverpool fans fly into bloody all these
You are
Liverpool.
Welsh. You're a Welsh Evertonian.
Well, my great granddad was from bloody South Wales. There you go.
Yeah.
So that's
I'm sorry. I'm
where the
sorry.
wealth.
I'm sorry.
That's where the wealth. That's
Come
where the
on, you
wealth.
know that. You know the joke. You know the joke.
Oh,
You
I
know.
know, I know the joke. It's like us when we see all the Liverpool fans fly into John Lennon International Airport
Yeah, Norwegians and all that bullshit.
from bloody Norway. Yeah. 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 Oh yeah. And then I seen I seen the most vile thing I've ever seen on Twitter in my life.
Go ahead. What? I am. What?
It was a screenshot of MFW. And she had her share position where you got to see one of her boobs with the nipples. That was the most ugliest, nastiest boob I've ever seen in my life.
Well, thank fuck I did not have to witness that.
Yeah.
I
mean, it was the worst boob, the most ugliest boobs I've ever seen in my bloody life.
No,
I'm not
actually,
being.
hang on. Let's stop talking about boobs because you'll get. If Kimmy K is wrong, she'll come up here and she'll start attacking.
Kimmy K don't come. Kimmy K don't bother me no more. She don't speak to me. She don't come to my channel no more. So I'm good.
Why?
Do what?
Hold on, what? She's on everybody else's panel. Why doesn't she come here?
Oh, she don't like me no more.
Huh?
Yeah, she don't bother. She don't speak to me no more. She don't like me no more.
What the hell did you do?
Oh, it's over all this shit that happened in January. So yeah.
Yeah, I think around January that's when I started to say fuck this. So I have no clue.
So yeah, she don't speak to me in the side. She don't. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that. It's. I don't want to talk about it too much because But here's what I will say: she don't come in. She don't talk to me in the side chats no more. But she don't come to my channel. She don't come on my patch. She ain't been here for months. So, I mean, to me, I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry over spilt milk. So there you go.
Well, I guess Bridget has just abandoned us tonight.
That's fine. She's in the side chat. As long as she's in, yeah. But yeah, I hope I'm not. Bridget. When I'm talking about those boobs, I'm just stating the true fact. As a guy, all right, they were the worst pair I've ever fucking seen in my life. And I'm sorry, but I don't mean to sound negative or body shame or anything. But yeah, but don't worry about Kimmy K. She's not gonna. He's
not trying to be woke or anything.
She's not gonna come here anyway. And I mean, she may come if she wants an argument because she likes to come up on panels and have an argument and
oh shit, baby Jesus, no. I've had no.
Well, she's been hanging around with Mark Terry a lot, and she's been white like him.
She came over mine, and I tried to say that to her, and but then again, I couldn't get a fucking word in edgeways.
Yeah,
And
she's
that's
been
always
white.
been
Yeah,
the fucking truth.
she's been white knighting for Mark Terry, in my opinion, too. So she called me something in the asylum side chat one day, and then I called her Kimmy Terry, and then she called me a virgin. I just laughed my fucking ass off, to be honest.
Like a virgin,
So that
touched
yeah.
for the very
Oh
first
yeah,
time.
because I got into it with Mark Terry in the side chat on the
Mm.
on the asylum, and then he came up. I'm a poor disabled man. He like kind of like covered disabilities and shit like that. And then Tan Man got into it, and then he ended up rage quitting the asylum because
What's
you
up?
know
That Tan Man, yeah, he hopped over. He hopped over the other night on mine as well when I see him up there.
but yeah he was
I had a
yeah.
nice little crew. Honest to fuck, I don't know. I think I did that for about 6 hours, but I had a nice little crew over there.
Because I was saying,
But
Mark Terry, homeless scamming coming because he was doing a stream and his sister shouted at him, Mark, you're fucking shit or something. I had Mark and shit or something, and then
yeah,
he pressed mute, and then he ended the stream. He ended the stream really quick and ended the stream really fast. Yeah, Mark, you've
you know
got
what you
your
should have been doing. You know what you should have been doing. You should have been playing Country Roads in the background. Country Roads, take me home.
No, he'll probably
No,
take
wait.
the credit.
There's got to be a
He'll
song
probably
about. There's got to be a song about Alabama.
Sweet Home Alabama, and then he'll take the credit. He'll
No,
take the
that's
credit for writing that song.
no. Sweet Home Alabama. No, that's too good to fucking use. Romar Terry. No. There's got to be something even worse.
You'd have to make one. You have to make one. You have to make one up. I don't bloody know, to be honest.
I would use all my exes come from Texas, but then that probably insult Punky. So I can't use that.
Well, it would sort a bunch of people too because they all come from Texas. But yeah,
Nobody killed me,
yeah.
Bridget. Definitely not her.
But yeah, so
Kill
that's
Cabbage.
about it. Yeah, I mean, I just, I just try, try and say hello in a side chat and be nice and polite and be cordial. But she don't even want to be cordial.
Well, okay, so
And
we had a falling out. We had a falling out.
uh-huh.
You appeared on mine the other day, and I wasn't like a bitch. I wasn't saying, "Oh, you can fuck off" or anything like that. I said, "Hey, take a link if you want."
Yeah, I know.
I was trying to be cordial.
Yeah.
'Cause that's kind of like I can have fights with people. I can get mad, have fights. I'm probably an asshole when I do it, but I still try to fucking heal wounds that I've created. If that makes sense.
I mean, I was just trying to be a little bit, I just wanted to see because, here's the thing, you were going live. I wanted to listen. All my people were in the side chat. I just wanted to see, if I was just see what happened, if I just typed in there, rather than,
Do you think I was immediately going to block you or some shit?
I wasn't sure, to be honest.
Come on, I'm not a fucking Nelson Green.
I wasn't sure what was going to happen, but
No,
the thing
no.
is, we've got mutual, we've got a lot of mutual friends like Bridget, Larry, and Punky, and all those people,
Yeah.
So
And it's also, I am not low testosterone like Dennis or the Unmentionable.
oh my God, Barbie girl's been trolling him. Did you see? Did you see her post with a picture? I love.
Okay, can we have a conversation with that? Can we have a quick conversation about that? I've met a few streams about this about why is he going after Barbie? Because I don't get it. I honestly do not get it. Do you know why?
I don't bloody know either, to be honest. he just goes. I mean, he just goes after people. He just goes after people for the attention. Because I started calling him Dennis 25 because he's copying. He's trying to copy Dave 25. You know, and he's been doing it. You know, he's been using the stream titles like. You know, I pissed him off when Bridget came up because we were talking about the Marine.
We haven't forgot. You're a midget apparently.
Yeah, we were talking. We were talking about Marine life and stuff, and then Nelly got pissed about it, and then he did. You know, he did a Nelly does a stream called Generic Troll Live Calling Show. So he's trying to copy Dave 25. He's just trying to be like Dave 25. He just can't keep. He just can't do his own original. He can't do his own original shit. You know, I mean,
go on.
I mean, Nelson Green's got every right to do a stream and call me out. GT said this. GT is this. You know, I don't give two craps about that. But we can talk about all these YouTubers because it's a bloody YouTube drama community. However, the thing is, at least try to be yourself instead of trying to copy and imitate other people. I mean, he was calling Tara and Stitches out just to get their attention. And that's
are you talking about Dennis?
Yeah, Nelson. Yeah,
that's not who I was bringing up.
Oh, the man baby.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Because I was talking about because Barbie posted a picture on her community page of Nelson saying I love Cork. CAWK. Nelson. Okay. Everyone's been going in the side chat saying Nelson loves Cork. It's been kind of funny. So I was talking about that. I just think the man baby just wakes up in a sad, pathetic life and just decides, I'm going to bitch about Barbie girl today. I'm going to bitch about PDX today. I'm going to bitch about this person today. And I think that's what happens because he's got nothing else better to do or talk about. I mean, what's he going to talk about? Well, what's he going to say? Good day, everybody.
Careful, though. He will attack you. He will attack you.
It's fine. I don't give two shits. Good day, everybody. Well, my mama washed my underpants today, and then we went to the.
You would not be saying that about the underpants if I haven't fucking poisoned your brain about that.
Yeah, and we went to the club today, and I ordered 5 buckets of KFC, and that's my day. Well, I've got nothing to talk about, so I'm going to talk about PDX and I'm going to talk about Barbie because they're irrelevant. Did you not know that?
Oh, my sweet baby dude.
Yeah, they're irrelevant. And I got porn bombed, and I went to the police station, and I shown on the yes. Oh God, yeah. Same old, yeah.
Oh my God!
Yeah, that's about as fun.
If he hears that, yeah, you're getting a whole stream dedicated to you. I am telling you right now. Yeah, you're basically fucked. You're going to be called midget. You're going to be called fat. You're going to be called a midget. You're going to be called everything under the sun. He's probably going to shit on Moki.
I'm just talking. I'm just talking about various. I'm just talking about various YouTubers. That's it. The local fucking. But you know what I've noticed too is a certain couch person hasn't been around or hasn't been up on panels anymore.
Oh, you mean my replacement?
Yeah. The certain,
disabled, the disabled one.
The couch. The couch person. Yeah.
The couch sport.
Yeah, the couch person. The one DM Weasels. I am a cider drinker. Him. Yeah.
Maybe he bought a combine harvester after all this.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just he hasn't been up. He hasn't been around. You don't see him no
You
more.
know who? Yeah, but you know who has been around? Mr. Obvious, the other Jeff.
Oh, the whole camp one. Little
Hmm.
Jeff. Yeah. He's like freaking. He's like the Jeff Hulk Hubworth
You fucking
news
yeah,
network.
but
How
fuck
he's
you,
looking
you
at you.
bastards. He was my little plaything, and you all stole him from me. Fuck you all.
Oh, he started going. He started going live. He goes live now. He reports news. He watches a lot of conspiracy shit, like X on standby, end of the world on YouTube. You know what I mean? All this
Okay, yeah, that's all
mongering shit.
good. That's all good. But when is the rest of you going to start calling him out for his shitty internet? Because he's got way worse internet than me.
I know. He had to get a new phone because of
Because what?
he had to get a new phone or something because he couldn't get on. He couldn't get up on panels.
No, see, I didn't know that. That's happened while I've been having a break.
Yeah. Yeah, he got a new phone and he's like on panel because he can't get up on stream. He can't get up on WeStream. So yeah, because I've been trying to get him to come up on panel. I've been trying to get him up on panel too.
You probably need dude. You probably need to go back to using StreamYards because that restream.
I may have.
I don't know what the hell it is.
I may have.
It was. Look, you heard me. I tried to get up, and then it kept.
I know. It was causing.
Kicking burgers.
I know it was causing Bridget problems too. So I get it.
Like even as shit as it is, and it's probably been run by Italians, it's probably the easiest thing to use.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not that. That's not me trying to boss you around or tell you what to do, but I don't know.
But
I'm just looking out my window. I'm looking out my window right now. And do you remember this from Liverpool? Fucking seagulls landing on chimneys. Because I'm just looking at it right now. Fucking bastards.
I remember. I remember them too. I remember being in Clandud. I remember being in Clandudno, and I was eating.
That's Wales. That's not Liverpool. That's Wales.
No,
come on.
I was eating a. I was eating a baguette. A baguette somewhere, some cafe. Drinking a coffee or whatever, and a bloody seagull flies and bloody tries to take my bloody baguette. Well, must have been from Liverpool. Must have been a scout.
Yes,
must have been a scout.
Yes, because they will do that, dirty little bastards. Fuck them.
Yeah, must have been. Yeah, must have been a freaking scouse fucking seagull.
Oh, no, you're probably saying he was Liverpool seagull.
Yeah, scouse one. Yeah,
not Liverpool one, not Liverpool.
Yeah, a Liverpool bloody seagull.
He came from Norway to get you.
Yeah, tried to
rob my
fucking baguette, robbing bastard.
Do you know though? Hold on. I know it's like you've been gone from here for a long time. But there's a load of mom and pops like Turkish pizza places here right now, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God, some of the food they're producing.
Yeah.
You would love you. Oh my God, you will be in your element. Like you can always get your fish and chips with your mushy peas, but like the pizzas and the fucking random shit. Oh my God, man.
Yeah.
You will be in your element.
I can imagine. Yeah, I mean there was always independent takeaways when I still lived there, but I'm sure things have changed a little bit. Well, I haven't.
You probably left. Hang on, you probably left Liverpool around the same time I moved here.
Well, I've been here. I've been here about 17 years. Give me a second. I'll be right back.
Oh yeah, that okay. Yeah, 17. That's a bit more and change than what I've been here. I'm not sure. I think it's about 12 I've been here. But it's not 12 I've just been in Liverpool. 10 years definitely I've been in Liverpool. I spent a while down in. I'll wait until JT gets back. Do 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 do. Probably has to let Roki out for a fucking shit or something. Hang on, I've got a notification. What the fuck is this?
I'm back. Okay, there we go. I'm back. I still have audio. Hopefully, I bloody do. Let me check something really quick. Hey, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well.
But can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, sorry, no, I was while you were gone. I was checking. I got a notification of Britfag chatting some shit to me.
That's fine. Okay. That was
It wasn't anything bad. It was about something like I shared on YouTube.
It's fine. It's cool. Now I just have to run and piss really quickly. So.
What, you have a big old piss mountain to fucking get rid of? You need to get some of them piss bugs or some shit.
Yeah, that reminds me of a certain person from Trailer Park fucking Boys.
Wait, you remember Trailer Park Boys, do you?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I used to love that show.
Well, you know,
I used to love the show.
Well, you know, I've seen them live on stage twice.
Yeah, but was that after what you call him passed away?
It was before he passed away. But okay. But John Dunsworth didn't come on the tour. It was just Wiki Bubbles and Julian on the tour on Conky.
No, John Dunn, what was his name?
Mr. Leahy.
Mr. Leahy.
And I how can I explain it?
Mr. Lee, you know that man, even though he played an alcoholic, he never drank in his life.
I know. He was a nice guy too. I was gutted when he died too. He's a good actor too.
Yeah.
But I did get to see them twice on stage live. The second time I seen them live on stage, I heckled Julian. I shouted Patrick Swayze. I said, Patrick Swayze. And he replies back, fuck off with the Patrick Swayze.
I think they would have liked that because like the Patrick Swayze shit. That was always the shit. Patrick Swayze. God damn.
Yeah.
Like if you watch the show, like there's so many times they say Patrick Swayze, like it just come out of the blue. Patrick Swayze, like Julie would be there with his little rum and coke or whatever the fuck it was. Somebody say Patrick fucking Swayze. Fuck. Oh god damn. Well, get back to your point. You say it's 17 years since you left the UK, yeah? Hello.
Yeah. So about 17 years now, maybe. Yeah, just over
All
17
right.
years.
I've been here in the UK about 12. 10 of them have been in Liverpool.
Yeah.
I lived about a year up in Scotland.
Uh-huh.
Um, I spent about 6 months or something like that down in Cornwall, down in Big Jeff's country,
Oh my
and then
goodness.
I spent another 6 months over in Essex, where some of my family is.
Oh, Essex. Did
Yeah.
you ever meet Did you ever meet an Essex girl called Tracy?
Well, most of them are. If you've been to Essex, most of them are called Tracy
There you go, Sharon and Tracy.
or Sharon. Yeah, Sharon is. Yeah, it's either Tracy or Sharon.
Yeah.
Whatever. What are you going to do? Yeah, but about 10 years. I've been about 10 years old. The rest of the time, I've been about 10 years here in Liverpool. Oh,
Yeah.
and for the asshole to keep saying, "Oh, he's an unemployed drunken bum." Yeah, fuck you, assholes. I think
Yeah.
in about 2 weeks, I'll be starting some bullshit job. And yes, again, it's kind of in the medical field. If it starts turning into shit, I'll quit. Like caregiver, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
it's not weird. Like my fucking broken ass gonna be one of these caregiving motherfuckers. What a fucking joke.
at least you're doing something still worthwhile, you know.
That's what I want to do though. Like I
Well, I'm
want to
glad.
try to give back. Like I want to try to give back to humanity. Something,
Hmm.
anything,
No, trust me, I
anything.
understand. Trust me, I understand. I understand that.
Even though I appear, I hop up on a late night stream.
Well, my sleep pattern's fucked up anyway. To be honest.
What is it? Just your work schedule got fucked up, or what happened?
Well, I've been on medical leave for 10 months now because I just got a bunch of shit going on, and
Okay.
my whole sleep pattern's got fucked up.
Isn't that strange though? Okay, so you've had 10 months of leave, but you haven't
Yeah,
wasted this on YouTube.
exactly. Well, you know, half the time I'm not feeling good, or I'm dealing with non-stop nausea, and I'm feeling like
Mm.
fucking shit, or I'm non-stop going to the non-stop going to the fucking toilet, non-stop going to the toilet. Remember when I came up in your stream back in October? I was in the fucking hospital because I couldn't stop fucking shitting.
Yeah, you see,
Yeah,
look, I don't like to fucking rethink
it's
about fucking bad shit like that.
it's fine. I'm just saying. I came up in your stream just to say hi because I was fucking bored shitless, just fucking lying there. Well, I was in the hospital because I couldn't stop fucking shitting because I had a bunch of shit going on.
You have that thing with your stomach, or I
Yeah,
know
yeah,
it's there's a certain disease it's called. You probably educate me.
yeah. Look, there's all kinds of shit going on in my fucking stomach. It's a
Is it
pain in the ass.
Crohn's? Is it called Crohn's?
Yeah, that too. Yeah,
Oh,
that's one.
okay.
That's one of them. And then there's fucking gastro. There's
Yeah, no, dude, I feel for you because look, I know that's I've known people that have had that way before I ever fucking met you, And I know it's been a fucking like pain in the fucking ass for everybody's ever had it. So
And then
I
there's
feel
fucking
the same.
and then there's fucking gastroparesis too. It's just everything's just a fucking mess with my stomach at the moment, and I'm trying to get back into fucking normality, and it's just fucking medicine. What the bloody hell?
Sorry, the fucking big old hairy one. He woke up and he wants attention.
Oh, okay, yeah, my little one.
But yeah, no, I understand you're like that. That's gotta stop for you. I feel your pain because I know you used to be a guy I used to work with. On like I used while I was working for this company called Great Gravy's Joinery. I'd have a side job where I was working for this man called Joe Morley, and I know his wife. She ended up passing away because she had Crohn's.
Yeah, he wasn't. Yeah, that was the person. Like I was gonna say, he wasn't like that Mr. Malloy from the boys from the black stuff. They got the guy who did all the side work.
You fuckers, what is it with you Liverpool fuckers and this boy from the black stuff? Because every twat keeps telling me you gotta watch it. You gotta watch this boys from the black stuff. I'm there, and I've watched a bit of it, and I'm saying I don't get it. What is this?
Because it's about Liverpool, Maggie Thatcher's Britain when all the places were shutting down, and it's about being on the dole and poverty and shit. It's a very how Liverpool was back then.
But I remember watching Bread when that was on TV. Do you remember Bread?
Don't you mention that name in this house. She is a tot.
What was the woman's name? She does her kick over.
Lilo Lil.
Yes, Lilo Lil.
the Irish Protestants, and she was an Irish Protestant, and they were a Catholic family.
Don't mention that Lilo Lil.
Don't you mention that name in this house. She is a tart.
But it was funny. Like I remember watching that. I remember watching Brookside.
Yeah.
All that type of shit.
Do you know who my favorite character was in Bread was Martina, the DHS lady. That's Social Security to you.
Oh yeah, the poor woman that had to deal with the whole family.
Yeah, and she's sitting there, and she walk in. The smell of leather, the jittering of chains. It can only be Joey Boswell. Yeah.
Okay, there was Joey Boswell. That was on Bread.
Yeah.
If you go to Brookside, then there was fucking Jimmy Corkill.
Yeah. I mean, my favorite was Billy Corkill. My favorites were Billy Corkill and Bobby Grant. The Grants.
I forget who was Bobby Grant in Brookside.
Bobby Grant was the guy with the beard. He played Eddie Royale in the Will Family. The guy with the beard.
Wait, yeah. He was like the poor. He was always like the poor fucking butt of the joke.
Well, if you look at the original, at the old book side, the classic book side, you had the Grants. They were like a working class family because Bobby Grant was a union guy, moving into this posh housing.
Yeah.
And do you remember the Collins family in Brookside? Remember the Collins family in Brookside? They were this posh family, and they had to move out from their big house in the Will and had to move into this smaller house in Brookside Close.
Yeah, wasn't that where the first lesbian kiss was done?
That was what's your name? Trevor Dordash's daughter. He used to play Shifty in Bread.
They were two. Listen, I'm going back. I know this is back in the 90s, but they were two nice looking women.
Yeah, they were. Beth, who was the nanny for those yuppies, the Farnhams, and Rachel and Beth Dordash.
Of course, they'd have to have a name called Farnham.
Yeah. Yeah, Mac
Fucking
Farlane.
brilliant.
There was some great characters back in the original book. Side the Collins, the Collins. Not Phil Collins, Paul Collins and Annabelle Collins. They were these posh people, and their two
Hey,
kids.
stop dragging some Phil Collins into this. Leave that poor man alone.
Paul Collins. Paul Collins was his name, not Phil Blue Collins. When I think of Phil Collins, I think of Philadelphia Collins from Trailer Park Boys. The Mustard Tiger.
No. Anytime. What the fuck was I doing? Yeah, I think it was a stream. One of the streams I was doing yesterday, and I just played it. And Sean the Brit, he says, "Fuck this! I hate Phil Collins. Catches turn gay."
Yeah.
Bitch. I need to get his ass on panel sometime. But he only does Zoom because he's too posh to do
Oh
this
my God.
StreamYard shit.
I don't know. I'm too fucking. I don't know. I'm just too cheap to pay for all this fucking shit. I was okay when I used to go live all the time, and StreamYard was okay. I was paying $10 a month for. I could have 10 people up on panel, and then once they increased that fee, I told them to fuck off and stick their account where the money that was.
Okay, JG, but like, isn't it just easy? Everybody else is using it, and like, if you got 6 people here, like, it's hard. If you had 6 people here, right?
Yeah.
It'd be hard to control that conversation.
Well, it's the same as
You know what I
Restream,
mean?
basically. I mean, yeah, I just don't know. I just got pissed off over it. And I just started going to Restream, and I don't know. Cause fucking stream.
No,
I'm not.
I just think you hate the Italians.
I don't see them.
Mamma mia! Just
Yeah.
one cornetto. Give it to me.
Oh yeah,
Delicious ice cream.
Hubbard's disappeared. That's been nice.
What?
Hubbard disappeared. He ain't been live for a while, or been anywhere for a while, or he's been quiet on Twitter.
He's probably gone back to TikTok.
He's been bitching about people. Like he's jealous of people. So yeah, he blocked me on one of the accounts. But on another account, he replied to me. Okay, so he posted. So this is back in January. I'm taking a break, going to figure out how to grow my channel. Like bring people to my channel doing drama can dry out quick. You got to do it the right way. And I said the best. He was going about him taking a break. Then I replied back to him. The best way to grow is to delete your channel. And he's like, "Why would you tell me to? Because you don't like me?" I said, "Because you're irrelevant, Hubbard 5'10". So I called him 5'10", Hubbard 5'10".
No way. Wait. So you instigated that he was the male version of Boss Fight 10.
Yeah, because he's irrelevant.
How dare you?
Because
the poor little Edward. The poor little Edward.
Because I called him irrelevant. Because all he was doing was bitching.
But the poor little man.
Well, he's jealous.
You called him Boss Fight 10.
He's jealous because
shame? Have you no shame? No, wait. Have you no shame? You called him Boss 5'10". How dare you?
I called him Hubbard 5'10". Well, but yeah, I was like, Hubbard, yeah. I just said like,
Did you also drop disabilities?
No, I just couldn't. I just said he was irrelevant because he was big. He's so jealous.
Like
he's jealous because
you didn't go complete retard on his ass.
No. He's just jealous because Tina's on that local shit and she's making money and he's not making money. And he's
my man. Look, I've known Edward known about Edward for years. All he ever wanted was to be famous, right? Mm-hmm. He wants people to know his name and be famous. Now, there's only a small few of us that know who Edward is.
Yeah.
From you, for you, me, blah blah blah. Go down the list. Like there's a few bunch of people. Like Kruger, he goddamn. You need to
Uh-huh.
talk with Kruger about Edward. If you want to know some of the bullshit about Eddie,
Uh-huh.
he's the man to tell you. He will drop the fucking tea for you. But my God, that motherfucker, all he's ever wanted was to be famous, and he don't care who he tried to use to get there.
Um,
Fuck me.
I can't believe Kruger GT turned on Kruger. Hey Lydia.
What did she
Um,
say?
just can't believe.
Highlight. You're as well highlights for comments.
Here you go.
He hasn't turned on Kruger. What are you talking about, Lydia? Stop. He hasn't turned on Kruger.
She's just
Yeah, I know.
trolling.
She's been Lydia. She's been the fat girl that she wants to be. I know she was up with my shit
I
a
know.
couple of hours ago, saying that she ain't a fat girl. No, she ain't a fat girl. It's just I'm saying that as a joke.
Anyway, Lydia, welcome to the channel. Hope you're doing well and shit. Good to see you at this strange, crazy time at night.
You keep saying it's night. I'm looking out my window
Whoa,
and the sun is shining. The sun is
morning.
shining. The sun is shining, and there's fucking seagulls fucking
Yeah,
hopping on the fucking chimney.
Lydia says I'm a skinny legend. Aren't you like 6'5" or something, Lydia?
No,
Like,
she actually told me this week she's about 5'11".
oh, she's 5'11", so she's almost 6 foot then.
Mm.
Okay, so she's definitely not a midget.
Lydia is okay if you can take away the bullshit. Lydia is okay. You can get a decent conversation out of Lydia if you can take away the bullshit.
Yeah. I don't know it too well, to be honest, and I'm sure I don't. Yeah. So
Again, she's another one I've known for fucking years, like going back to the Eddie Hub Dizzles.
Oh, okay. Hey, Lydia, click the link if you want to come up, say hi, because we've never really got to know each other really. But yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm surviving.
She won't click the link. She probably scared of big bag taxes up in the panel.
You slept. Yeah, my sleep. She says I slept like 20 hours yesterday. Now my body is like fuck you, no sleep. Yeah, my sleep pattern is screwed up too. To be honest, I woke up at I finally got to sleep. I've been watching Red Dwarf. They put Red Dwarf on the streaming service called Peacock over here, and I've been watching.
Oh my god! Do you
Red.
see who just commented?
Yeah, Red Pill. Hey, Red Pill. Anyone wants to come
There's
up, the
someone you
link's
can get on
posted.
panel. Get his ass on panel.
Well, I'd like them both to click the link if you want to come up. I mean, I ain't got no problem.
Lydia, though, I remember Lydia going back to like when she was a massive vegan. So I remember that.
She was a vegan. Did she give up? Did she give up being a vegan?
Yeah, I think she finally found out how glorious McDonald's was. So she got that shit. Well, she had to go to McDonald's because she needs to use McDonald's Wi-Fi. Go live.
Well, I had a bit.
I'm just joking, Lydia. Lydia, I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
Is she okay? Barbie is your girl, Red Pill. I had a fling with this girl. She was from Dudley, and she was a vegetarian, but she got drunk one night and ate bloody pepperoni pizza.
I guarantee you, she picked the pepperoni off your side of the pizza as well.
I'm from
You know
Dudley.
she did.
I'm from Dudley. I'm from
Dudley?
Dudley.
Wait,
Dudley.
that's
I know.
Birmingham, isn't it? Dudley's
Just outside.
Birmingham.
It's the Black Country, just outside Wolverhampton.
Yeah. The Wolves.
Yeah, I've been there.
Well,
I've been there.
yeah, it's pie eating country.
Yeah. Oh, well, I always thought Wigan. I always thought Wigan was more pie eating country.
Well, no, it's a toss up. I think it's a toss up between Wigan and Wolverhampton.
Yeah, I mean Wolverhampton. I mean Birmingham. I mean
I mean,
Birmingham.
my ex-wife, yeah, she like okay, she comes from close to Nottingham, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she educated me. Yeah, the fuckers from Wigan, they're into pies, and the fuckers from Wolves, they're into pies as well. It's like
Break
kind of pie. We got the best
breaking
pies.
breaking news on the GT channel. Red Pill is taking Barbie to court. Do 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 do. And she says, and Lydia says, "Oh shit, for what?"
Oh, hang on, you almost sounded like you were doing that. What you call it? 1980s, 1970s, 1980s TV show.
What the
You
People's
know the
Court?
one with, huh?
Or do you mean the People's Court or Crown Court?
No, it's not about court. I'm talking about fucking do 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 do.
Yeah, they use that in the States for People's Court. You know, it's like one
No,
of those.
no, yeah, bullshit. Yeah, bullshit. No, that's not. There used to be a TV show
Yeah.
in the UK. What the fuck was it called? God damn. Where there was two cops and an old guy, fucking old Scottish guy, telling them what to do or whatever the fuck. What the fuck was
Taggart?
his name?
Taggart?
Huh? No, not
Taggart?
Taggart.
I don't
This
know.
is way before Taggart. I'm going back to the 70s, 80s, real early
Uh-huh.
80s.
Uh-huh.
What was it, The Instigators or
I,
fuck? Why can't I remember that shit now? I remember the tune, but I can't remember the fucking name.
I don't bloody remember. I don't bloody remember. My business tanked after she said I would dox people if they buy my
Stop
tie-dye.
meowing. Meow.
Mm-hmm.
What are you meowing? What's wrong with you? What, you want to see JT's looking puppy?
Who does what?
No, it's just my cat.
Oh, okay.
He's getting all emotional up here right now.
Oh, bloody
He thinks I'm
cats.
not paying attention to him.
Minus, she's sleeping. She's sleeping at the moment, so she's being good.
Do, do, do. Do, 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 do.
Because that sounds like the People's Court. Have you ever seen that movie with Dustin Hoffman and Tom Cruise, Rain Man?
Yeah, I've seen Rain Man a couple of times, but that's not what I'm
Yeah,
talking about. Oh
he's
my!
obsessed with that. He's obsessed with that show, The People. He's obsessed with that show, The People's Court. That was a great movie. That was a good movie. There.
Come on, okay, hold on. You come from the UK. How do
Yeah.
you not remember a good fucking cop thing in the UK?
Well, the only show I remember, the only cop show I remember was The Bill, Taggart,
Yeah, but that
and
was
Quack.
late 80s.
There was Quacker, and then there was the Professionals and the Sweeney.
The Professionals. I think that's it. The Professionals.
Yeah, yeah,
Wait, okay. Think about it. The Professionals, right?
yeah.
Think about their intro. Du-du-du,
I haven't watched it. I'll
du-du-du.
have to listen. I'll have to listen to it later.
Oh my God! You fucking
Because you're singing.
say.
Because that's because. Let me put it on really quick. Let me put it on my headphones really quick. Because my phone's still fucking charging.
Look what? You can have a look real quick. Have a look for the Professionals.
I will do.
Let's see. Also, you forgot to mention Dempsey and Megpiece. How about that? You
Oh my
remember
god,
that shit?
I remember that shit. Was it the Sweeney or the Professionals? I typed in the Sweeney Professionals
It's
theme
probably
tune.
actually it's probably the Sweeney.
Let me have a look.
It's
Let me
probably
try
the
the
Sweeney.
Professionals theme tune. Let me play it really quick. Bloody hell.
Check the Sweeney. It might be the Sweeney as well. I forget because like when this was going on when these were on TV, like I was like
It
knee
was
high to a graphic.
it's the Professionals. It sounds like it's the Professionals because the Professionals sounds just like the People's Court theme tune.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it sounds. Yeah, it, it sounds just the Professionals theme tune. Just sounds like the it sounds just like it sounds like the People's Court theme tune too. To be honest.
Um. Okay, so I used to watch that shit. I just remind you about Dempsey and Megpiece.
Yeah, I remember that.
Do you know? You know what I used to watch that was American.
What?
You know the guy that used to be in the Naked Gun movies.
Leslie Nielsen.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking. You gotta watch. So you gotta find some of that TV show. That was
Okay.
hilarious.
Okay, so the theme music for the People's Court was called The Big One, and it was from the 1970s, composed for UK for UK for TV. So, okay, but yeah, it sounds very.
Is that uncopyrighted?
It's down to the artist. I don't want to play shit because I
Okay,
don't want to do it.
I'm not asking. I'm not asking to play it, but if there was no copyright on it, you could.
Yeah, yeah, but I mean, the thing is, it's like a lot of theme tunes. What they call you know, they're like library, like library music or stock music.
Yeah.
But then once you know people release it, it gets it gets copyrighted. It's like
I know exactly what you're saying.
it's like the
I got,
it's like the Old Creatures Great and Small theme tune, the original one, not the new one. That theme tune was
oh,
like
you're
stock
meaning
music.
the one that used to play like that. That was a weekly thing during the 80s. I
Yeah,
remember that as well.
it was a Sunday night.
Yeah.
How, yeah.
Well, there was that, and then there was the fucking three old idiots
The Pink
from
Panther.
Yorkshire.
You do. Yeah, Last of the Summer Wine. You know what? You
That's
know
the
what, Red
someone.
Pill?
Yeah. Them counts. Them counts.
Yeah, you know what? You know what, Red Pill? I've actually got the Pink Panther theme tune on vinyl, the original from the original movie, I believe. I
I'm
bought it
just
on.
hang on. JT, I'm just looking. I'm just looking at your little doggo,
Yeah.
and he's like, I am so fucking stoned right now. what are these dudes even talking about?
You know what? You know what? Funny. That was like that was in February, I think, and it was a really hot day here. It was 22 degrees, and it was March. It was beginning of March. Okay, I posted it in March. It was the beginning of March. She had a
Yeah, but
annual. Yeah,
is that 22? Is that 22 degrees American or UK?
UK.
Okay, so that's kind of hot.
It was 20. It was 22
Yeah,
degrees.
for March, that's kind of hot. That's kind of hot.
So about a week, the week before that, it was minus 22 degrees Celsius here, and then a week later,
Yeah,
it's 22
hide your
degrees
nuts,
Celsius.
hide your nuts time.
And it was a lovely day. She had a checkup. She got her nails grinded, and
So what is
she
Red
got
Pill doing? what is Red Pill? Is Red Pill going to come up here and have a chat with you, or is he just going to be blah
I
blah
don't
blah?
know. I was hoping him and Lydia will click the link, but it's not gonna. It ain't
I
it
guess I'm
ain't
too
happening.
much of an asshole. They won't join me
Well,
because I'm here.
I guess because my name's not Mark Terry. There we go. I can do my
We
Mark
need to make
Terry.
a song about that. My name ain't Mark Terry.
Yeah.
Do, do, do.
How about if we say woo 100 in the box, woo lights and colors, cactus is trash, woo red pill is cash, woo Lydia, is she cash or trash? Lydia, woo Lydia in the box, woo I'm from Alabama, woo I've got a recording contract in my $1 million house with a recording studio, woo there you go. Let's get. I'm probably.
There you go, Red Pill. Does that make you
There
feel at
you
home?
go. He says he's dabbed the fuck out. So yeah.
Bullshit.
Woo. He's dabbed the fat. He's dabbed.
All Red Pill's friends live in Bammy. I'm an Alabama motherfucker. How
He
about
says,
you?
He says, Cactus. He says, Cactus, you're done. He's gonna be suing. He's gonna be suing you on the People's Court
Oh,
or Judge.
I'm getting. Or wait, I'm getting sued now.
Or
Who's
Judge.
going to
Or
sue me though?
Judge. I
Who's going
don't
to sue me? Will it be? Will it be Nelly?
know.
Will it be Mark Terry? Or will it be Donnie?
Well, there's no.
Is Donnie going to sue me?
Well, what's the best you're gonna get from Donny? A ketchup sachet. um, what can you get? Mark Terry's got a pair of clocks. You know they're the only valuable thing he's got is his clocks.
Yeah. Well. Oh, I meant to try to get you on this. Can we get the
Oh,
Stinky Marie? Can we bring Stinky Marie out of the scrapyard? Buy it
eh,
for Mark Terry.
he's elbow sold it to somebody in Illinois.
Never mind that. Yeah, we need to find that motherfucker and give it to Mark Terry.
So you'd have to find the person who owns it because Elbow's got a new Elbow. Elbow got a new
Come
van
on, it
and
couldn't be hard to find the Stinky Marie.
he's been in. I don't know. You'd have to check the VIN. I know somebody who's got the VIN number. I'll have to ask him to check the VIN number to see if it's been serviced lately or
Look,
there's any news on it.
our man Mark, he needs a new van. Come on.
And I don't know. I don't know. And I don't know. Elbow's been in San Diego. He was doing security for a
Yeah,
casino.
fuck Elbow. No, nobody gives a fuck. Listen, fuck Elbow. Nobody cares about him. I'm just trying to help Mark Terry out. Let's get him the Stinky Marie.
I've it's I don't think Mark Terry can afford the stinky movie.
What? All $200 for her?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, he couldn't afford the. He couldn't afford. Yeah, he couldn't
But
afford.
is that not funny to you? The day before he crashed the piece of shit, he was there. I'm selling my van. I'm selling my van.
I know. It was too fucking. It was too fucking. It was too fucking coincidental. It's like karma. It's like karma. It's like karma got him big time. And that's what happened. That's what happened. Karma got him big time. I'll be right back. I got a bit of emergency. I'll be right back.
Okay. You should play some intro music while you take a break, like I do.
Give me. I need to pick. I don't even know whether I have my frigging theme tune on here, but I got to deal with a bit of emergency in here. I don't even know if I have any videos on here, to be honest. It's been so bloody.
I need to take a piss break as well. So like,
I've got it. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'm gonna. There we go. I'm gonna play my theme tune. I'll be right back, guy. I'll be right back.
Green skin, purple hair. He's a sight to behold, generic troll. The internet sends him gold. Keyboard in hand, he's got something to say. On a mission to troll, gonna cause some dismay. In the World Wide Web, he finds his delight. Leaving comments in the dead of the night. British American, he's got a wicked style, kind and loyal, but his intentions quite wild. Jumps on YouTube, keen on the street, spreading havoc, filling smileless dreams with a mischievous grin. He throws shade without care, bringing laughter and chaos everywhere.
Are you back? I guess not. Come over here. Oh, fuck yeah. Sorry. Hello, Harley Fife. We're just waiting on Generic Troll to get his ass back here. I mean, if Red Pill has some balls, he or Lydia had some balls, they'd take a link. But no, 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 no. Bro, Generic Troll, he's trying to take care of fucking business. I'm left here holding the fucking can. God damn. Fuck. I don't know how many people are in the chat. Like, can I? Do any of you want to talk about anything? Like, what? Or Generic Troll isn't here. Like, don't be fucking strangers. I guess I'm backing up the fucking wrong. Fuck. Never mind.
Hey, I'm back. Hey, Harley.
Yeah, well, sorry, I didn't do anything fucking shitty, but whatever.
You're fine. I just played the video really quickly. Let me fix this. It's been so long since I've used this program.
Yeah, it's my fault. I told you to come over and use this shit.
It's fine. I just forgot how to get the freaking everything normal here. How do I do this? Oh, okay. That's a different. Is that a different Harley? Not the Harley I know.
I think so. It's not the same, Harry.
I can hear my bloody. I can hear my bloody self on here.
You basically got somebody new in the chat.
Oh, okay. Well, welcome, Harley FY, Harley 5. Give me a second. I got to figure out how to get this back to normal. There we go. There we go. Got it back to normal again. It's been so bloody long since I've used Stream Shades, to be honest. So.
All right, it must be nearly after 4 a.m. for you.
Yeah.
Are you not going to bed?
I'm gonna be going to bed soon. I just have to deal with something really quickly, and then once that's done, I'll be gonna try and sleep.
No, I don't think you're going to get many more people in here. Everybody else.
I'm not worried about that, to be honest. You know, my name's not Mark. I'm not like, yay, 200 in a box. Ooh, lights and colors and lights. I'm not one. I'm not that kind of bloody.
200 in a box.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
I know. I might piss off soon as well myself.
Yeah, I'm gonna piss off. I'm gonna piss off shortly. I just got to deal with something. And I have to put some laundry in the washer really quickly because I need to get an outfit ready. So, but
hey, you got to get your Lily clothes ready, yeah.
my what? My Lilo Lil.
Yeah, your Lilo Lil clothes ready.
Yeah, I gotta get down. I gotta get down ready.
Fuck you, Harry Boswell.
Yeah, I know.
This is my house, Harry Boswell. This is my house, Harry Boswell.
You know what? And Granddad next door. Where's my bud? Where's my dinner? Where's my dinner? Where's my pudding?
Yeah, he always wanted to fuck. He's always a fucking needy bastard, wasn't he? The old grandpa.
You know what was funny though? So the Social Security. So the Social Security will pay the rent. Granddad owned the Boswell's house, and the Boswells owned Granddad's house where Granddad lived. So they swapped houses so they could charge each other rent. Yeah.
Yeah, because look, dude, there's always a scam. Come on. Always a scam.
Oh, apparently, Joey Boswell read the whole Social Security handbook, and he got every single benefit you could get. He said, "We've got this. Granddad's got this. Granddad's got this."
Yeah, who I forget the one guy he was always like wearing the leather jacket
Yeah, that was
and
Joe. That
like
was Joe. That was
he
Joey
was
Boswell.
yeah he was a smart kid and his mom
Yeah.
always loved him, but the rest of them were shit houses.
Hmm.
I don't know. I look. I don't want to keep you awake much longer. You
Yeah,
need
it's
to
no
piss off and
problem.
go.
I'll be
No,
going
you need to
shortly. I'll
piss
just
off
go
and go to
wait.
bed.
Yeah. Huh?
Bridget didn't come here, and we were all waiting on Bridget to elaborate on her boudoir sessions, but she didn't appear.
Oh, it's fine. So yeah.
All right, so
Well,
look,
apparently Ken is live, is known as Mr. Nyquil. He's live.
well, bullshit. I ain't going there. I'm gonna fuck off and go do something else.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm
You'll be
gonna.
on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm gonna get off myself. I'm gonna get off myself. To be honest, I've been a little bit
Well,
longer than what I thought
at
I
least
was.
I've spoken with you, and we're not enemies anymore, so that's good.
Yeah.
So I'll let you in this however you want to. I'm out. Take care,
No, it's
lad.
fine. It's no problem. I'm gonna get off myself. Everyone, thanks for popping in. Thanks for listening.
No
Thank you,
worries, no
everybody.
worries, no worries, no worries.
And catch you all again soon. Take care. Have a good night, everybody. Catch you all soon.